The man who played James Brown, Thurgood Marshall, the Black Panther, and Jackie Robinson dies on Jackie Robinson Day. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Gavin Richard Presents here on my channel, GBoo2786. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you all are blessed and safe this evening. I got this terrible news while I was on Facebook just surfing through, and we found out, and it's already trending on Twitter and Google, that Chadwick Boseman, who starred in 42. He also starred in Get On Up, which was my personal favorite movie that he did. Died today after losing a 4-year battle with colon cancer. Chadwick Boseman was battling cancer as of 2016. He had stage 3 colon cancer, and he did not go public with his diagnosis. And, you know, of course you can respect something like that, because when you're diagnosed with a life-threatening disease, you know, I think about this too. They probably could keep you from getting certain roles, also and it also affects your money. And Chadwick has been around at least since 2000 for about 20 years. He had bit parts in various television series and movies. He played Floyd Little, actually, in the Express movie that was based on Ernie Davis. He also was in some other films, including 21 Bridges, which came out in 2019, which actually was a pretty damn good movie. I enjoyed that. He worked in Third Watch, CSI, Law and Order. He also worked, his first recurring role was on the television series Lincoln Heights. He landed a regular role in 2010 in another television series called Persons Unknown. I believe that was that's on NBC. I thought that was CBS for a second, but that lasted for a year. And it was shortly after that he starred in his first starring role in 42 on Jackie Robinson Day. Something, you know, I was saying this earlier, thinking about, you know, tomorrow's the anniversary of Katrina, and when Katrina made landfall on the Gulf Coast, and something about the month of August, I don't know what it is. You know, today is not only Jackie Robinson Day, it's also the anniversary of the death of Emmett Till, 65 years ago. Or 66 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. He died, I think it was in 1955. So yeah, 65 years ago. You know, Jackie Robinson signing day was 75 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. You know, today is also the March on Washington's anniversary, over 57 years ago. So it's something else when you think about the universe and how God works. You know, how timing is everything. I never even saw the movie 42 all the way, to be honest with you. I just wasn't interested in it. I've seen bit parts of it. But where this brother really impressed me was when he played James Brown. When he played James Brown in the film Get On Up. And, you know, I was just amazed at the work he did. Let me pull up that picture for a second. Chadwick as older James Brown. Okay, so it's Chadwick Boseman as older James Brown, and he had the moves down, man. He had the dance moves down. He had the voice. I would die, Mr. Bird. I would die, Mr. Bird. And that brother also passed away a couple years ago, who played Bobby Bird. His name escapes me, but he was Lafayette on True Blood. And he had passed away, actually. I think his name is Nelson Ellis. That's it. He died back in 2017. Yeah, he had a very short career too. So it's sad to hear about this stuff. But let's talk about the man Chadwick Boseman. He actually is from South Carolina. The brother was born on November 29, 1976. He was born in Anderson, South Carolina. He was a graduate of Howard University with a BFA in 2000. He was from British Academy and Drama Academy, alma mater. He is also a producer. He has, of course, we all know him from the Black Panther films, with Marvel Comics, bringing that character to life. And setting that off into the pop culture lexicon, with phrases like Wakanda forever, I shall deal with loss. I remember stuff like that. Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame. I told y'all about 21 Bridges. I like that one personally. The last film that I saw him in, of course, was on Netflix, where he played the character Stormin' Norman in the war drama The Five Bloods, which was directed by Spike Lee. He was a vegetarian, which is interesting to note. He is survived by his wife. His wife's name is Taylor Simone Ledward. Taylor Simone Ledward. Don't know if he has any children. It doesn't indicate that. But he was surrounded by his family and friends, according to this release that was put on his Twitter account. It says here, this is hard, man. It says here, it is with immeasurable grief that we confirm the passing of Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016 and battled it with these last 4 years as it progressed to stage 4. A true fighter, Chadwick persevered through it all and brought you many of the films you have come to love so much, from Marshall to The Five Bloods, August Wilson's Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and several more. All were filmed during and between countless surgeries and chemotherapy. It was the honor of his career to bring King T'Challa to life in Black Panther. He died in his home with his wife and family by his side. The family thanks you for your love and support, and we ask that you please respect our privacy. So, there you have it, guys. We respect their privacy, and we send our condolences and prayers to his family. It's always a terrible loss when you lose someone that young from a deadly disease. And you think about this, Drew, that time he was diagnosed with it, he was putting on powerful performances through it all, like it was nothing. And he had to have been immensely tired and in pain, to do stuff like that. But Chadwick Boseman, brother, you are going to be missed by a lot of people. And while it's going to be hard that you're not going to be seen anymore in different things, I don't know how they're going to do a Black Panther 2 without you. But you, sir, have left a lasting legacy, although your visit was short. So, may God be with you, and Godspeed, and God bless your family. And God bless us all, especially during these difficult times of 2020. You dedicated and did countless character roles that we're going to remember. I mean, think of Thurgood. And I wasn't even a big fan of Thurgood so much, because Thurgood Marshall, if you looked at Thurgood Marshall, and, Chadwick is a dark-skinned black man. Thurgood Marshall was light-skinned, almost as light as my dad and my grandfather. But, he turned out a powerful performance in that. Same thing when he played James Brown, the movie 21 Bridges. I like that movie. But something else that he did, he also was the commencement speaker in 2018. And right now they're playing a part of that commencement speech. So I think it's befitting in closing that we play a part of that speech for you all. You guys be blessed and be safe, and take care of each other, because tomorrow is not promised to us, if anything. I'm Gavin Richard with Gavin Richard Presents, guys. Good night. Godspeed, Chadwick Boseman.
Many of you will leave Howard and enter systems and institutions that have a history of discrimination and marginalization. The fact that you have struggled with this university that you love is a sign that you can use your education to improve the world that you are entering. I can think of no better place to be right now after the Black Panther and Avengers campaigns than to return and participate in these graduation ceremonies with you. Howard University. I was riding here and I heard on the radio somebody call it Wakanda University. Almost anything can happen here.